Hey Ravens, welcome to this week's edition of ONW Now. I'm Ainsley Heisey.
And I'm Brogan Kivett. This week we have a story over a special Kansas City event, a feature on one of our very own Ravens and everyone's favorite, game day.
Let's get started, Ravens. The holiday season has officially started, and we hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving break spent with family. Let's send it to Lena Satarin to hear about a long-standing KC tradition to kickstart the holidays.
Thanksgiving was last week, and on that day there was an annual tradition that marked the beginning of the holiday season. At the Country Club Plaza, the switch was flipped to turn on the iconic Christmas lights. This has been a Kansas City tradition enjoyed by families for 89 years. This is a great opportunity to be with your family after having a big Thanksgiving dinner and to enjoy the lights and kick off the holiday season. This has been Lena Satarin. Now back to the desk.
The time has finally arrived. After days, months, and years of speculation and promises, ONW students will receive an early Christmas present next week in the form of Dell laptops.
What we're really excited about is that every student will have access to a laptop. It's a Dell 3189. Depending on the grade level, students will come out of different classes. So seniors will come out of their English classes, juniors out of history class, sophomores out of science class, and freshmen out of modern world history classes. They'll go by class on a designated day to the gym. Well, I think it's a fundamental shift between what traditionally teachers have used technology to present information and to engage students, and what I think will happen now is we will focus a little bit more on what students are able to produce and how they're able to demonstrate their learning. It's a great investment by the community and by the school district to make sure that students have the tools and resources that they need to achieve and to flourish in a 21st century world.
With the holiday season just around the corner, we take it to Brogan Kivett for a quick story on how to give back.
Hey Ravens, it's the best time of the year again, the holiday season, and you know what that means. Time for the Pennies for Shoes fundraiser. And if you're wondering what the Pennies for Shoes fundraiser is, we're going to send it over to Mr. Zuck, who gives us an inside look on how this fundraiser helps the Olathe community.
Pennies for Shoes is a Mayor's Christmas Tree campaign. It's one of the funds that is associated with the Mayor's Christmas Tree Fund. And the great thing about it is it directly benefits Olathe kids. So all the monies that are captured or collected stay in the community and provide resources for students. Most of the time it's really been a staff campaign. Hopefully this will encourage students to participate and bring their change or dollar bills are okay too into the office to contribute.
Tyler McCoach, a senior here at ONW, received an impressive award from the YMCA Challenger program. Through volunteering his time after school and bonding with the IPS kids, he is highly involved within our community.
All across the KC metro area, there's, I think they said 2,800 YMCA volunteers. And so there were 2 youth volunteer awards. And so out of all those volunteers, I got nominated by the YMCA Challenger program, which is the program I volunteer in. I didn't know that I was even nominated until I got a letter in the mail that said I won, and I didn't even know that this award existed, so I was kind of surprised. But it's not really about the award. I think it's just about having fun and making sure everyone has a good time.
Congratulations to Tyler for this awesome achievement. Let's take it to game day for the latest on sports.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome back to Game Day. Today we have updates from last night's wrestling duel and swim meet, along with a look back at the gymnastics season and some top plays from the fall. Let's get to it. Last night, the ONW wrestling team hosted Turner in the Ox Gym. Caden Howard, Zach Stegman, Brady Pellman, Vlad Honk, and Alex Biza all won their matches, propelling Northwest to a 48-24 team victory over Turner. The wrestling team will hit the mats again at the Spring Hill tournament tomorrow. While the wrestlers were doing their thing, the swim and dive team had a big night of their own at the Topeka West Invitational. The 200 medley relay of Will Kelly, Andrew Tren, Nathan Peck, and Aiden Hurley took first place and posted a state qualifying time. Will Kelly secured 4th in the 200 IM and 5th in the 100 back to qualify to state. Aiden Hurley had 2 top 5 finishes in the 50 free and 100 free. Divers Aiden Roloffs and Kane Harris finished second and fourth respectively in the diving competition. Swimmers Harrison Mallory, Daniel Wheatman, and Ashton Weaver also made big impacts on the night. Overall, ONW dominated their opening meet and walked away with the first place total of 500.5. As we gear up for winter athletics, let's take a look at the gymnastics season. Riley Moore and I have the story. The ONW gymnastics team looked for a 2P going into the 2018 season, however fell short near the end. The girls still fought hard and continued their impressive record and once again sent Brooke Elam to state.
I did really well all season. I consistently placed pretty high in the all-around. I was the captain this year.
After losing all-star Sydney Weeks to graduation, the Ravens made a strong comeback and battled back from several other obstacles.
The fact that we had a team for the majority of the season was awesome. We lost some seniors to graduating last year. I had mono at the beginning of the season. That was rough. And then we had a couple other injuries and illnesses that took girls out for part or all of the season. So,
unfortunately, this season, the girls have one bittersweet goodbye to say to one of their most valued teammates.
Our only senior is Anna Sorrell, and she is like our coach/manager. She's become one of my best friends, and losing her, it's going to be terrible.
Looking forward to the 2019 season, the team expects another impressive run and trip to state.
Next season, obviously we want to qualify as a team, but if not, just to do as well as we can as a team and as well as I can personally.
For Landon Daniel and the rest of the SID team, this has been Jenna Doherty and Riley Moore. Now back to the desk. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, Katie Parks and Dee Gorey have the top plays from the fall.
For the top 5 plays of the fall 2018 season, in 5th place we have Cole Manning on the quarter sneak touchdown against Olathe North.
In 4th, we have Brooke Elam, did a little flip and stuck it.
Coming in at 3rd place, we got Brock Baker, who uses his head to score against the Olathe Weenies.
Weenie Hut Juniors? Are you saying I belong at Weenie Hut Juniors?
Oh no, sorry. I was actually pointing to the place next to it.
Super Weenie Hut Juniors.
At 2nd place, we have our very own Katie Parks with a nice block at the state semis against Blue Valley.
Before we check our number 1, let's give an honorable mention to the Buff Puff champions in their game-winning point.
And for our top play of the final season, Gabe Barfetti nabs a one-handed interception.
This has been Katie Parks and Dee Gorey for the top 5 plays of the 2018 seasons for fall sports.
That's all we've got for game day this week. For updates on all ONW athletics, check out the Raven Daily YouTube channel. Now back to the desk.
Stay tuned to watch a video made in the IPS class this week as a promo for the Toys for Tots drive. You have until December 6th to bring in your new and unwrapped toys to the donation boxes around the school.
That's all for us today, Ravens.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at ONW_RavenDaily and on Instagram at ONWRavenDaily. And don't forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel, ONW Raven Daily.
For Landon Daniel and Ainsley Heisey, this has been Brogan Kivett. We'll see you next week, Ravens.
And here is the video we've all been waiting for. IPS presents Jingle Bells.
Hey, everybody. Hey. Let's get started.
Hi, Chris.